Hello, this is Mr. Miller. Welcome to video 3B. In this video, we're going to talk about a very important property of numbers that's used all the time in Algebra 1, and that is the distributive property. All right, so we're going to introduce it by drawing some diagrams. This one's kind of already done for us, so this is an example we're going to follow. The original expression is 3 times the quantity x plus 4. All right, so that means we kind of have 3 of these being added together. And that's illustrated in the picture. We have an x plus 4 here, added to another x plus 4, added to another x plus 4. And as we learn when we're combining like terms, we can combine the x's. X plus x plus x is 3x, and 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. So it turns out that 3 times the quantity x plus 4 is equivalent to 3x plus 12. Okay, so here we're kind of on our own. We're starting with this expression here. 2 times the quantity, 3x plus 7. It's like we have 2 of those. So I'm going to put 3 x's and a 7. That's the first group, right? 3 x's and a 7. And I'm going to put 3 x's and a 7 over here. And now we're going to combine all of this. We have 3 x's and 3 more make 6x. And 7 plus 7 is 14. So it turns out that 2 times the quantity 3x plus 7 simplifies to 6x plus 14. All right, let's try just one more of these. This one we have 4 of these. We have 4 groups of 2x minus 5s. This time I'm just going to write 2x. We have 2x and a minus 5. That's one group. We have a 2x and another minus 5. That's 2 groups. This will make 3 groups. And I'll put the other one down here. So that's what this expression means. We have 4 groups of these. Well, when I add up all the x's, 2x plus 2x plus 2x plus 2x, that ends up being 8x. And when I add up all the negative 5's, we have 4 of them, that ends up being minus 20. So I want you to notice that this 8x minus 20 is what we get if we multiplied 4 times 2x. 4 times 2x is 8x. We have 4 of each of these, 4 2x's and 4 minus 5's. And 4 times minus 5 is minus 20. Okay. This one's crazy. We have 3 groups of this, which means we have 3 of each of these terms. So here's one of them, 2x squared minus 4x minus 7. I'm going to skip drawing the circle around it. I'm just going to draw 3 groups. That's our second group. And that's our third group. Like I said, we have 3 of each of the terms. 3 times 2x squared, that's what we have here, 2x squared plus 2x squared plus 2x squared is 6x squared. We have 3 of these right here, minus 4x plus another minus 4x plus another minus 4x is minus 12x. Then we have 3 of these. 3 negative 7's adds up to negative 21. All right, for here, we're going to skip drawing the diagram. All right. For instance, in this first one, we realize that we have 3 x's and 3 12's. We have 3 groups of x plus 12, which means 3 of each. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 12 is right here. And if we do that, we get 3x plus 36. So on this one, we're going to do 4 times 2x. We have 4 of those. We're going to have 4 minus 5's. So this is going to be plus 4 times minus 5. 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times a negative 5 is negative 20. We're going to write that as minus 20. All right, we have negative 4 times this. So we have negative 4 times 3x. And we're going to have negative 4 times 6. Okay, so we end up with negative 12x plus a negative 24, which is the same as minus 24. Okay, so that's what the distributive property says. It says that when multiplying a number by a group of numbers, like 5 times this group right here, 3 plus 4, it's the same as doing the multiplication separately. It's the same as doing the 5 times 3, and then adding to that the 5 times 4. Either way, in this particular expression, you get 35. Okay, so here's another way of looking at it. We have 6 times the quantity x plus 2. That means we're going to do 6 times x. That's what we have here. And we're going to add to that 6 times 2, which is what we have here. So after we multiply both by 6, we simplify. 6 times x is just 6x. 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, so we're going to get down to how we normally do this. Normally we don't draw diagrams and things like that. When we get really good at this, we're just going to do it like I'm going to do it here. We're doing 7 times the quantity m plus 4, so we're going to do 7 times m. Plus, I am going to show my work a little bit, 7 times 4. And that ends up being 7m plus 28. So if you're really good at this, you can just go to the second line. All right, so we have 3 times b. I'll leave this as minus. You can think of this as 3 times negative 4. So I'm going to end up being negative. So I'm going to do minus 3 times 4. And this is going to be 3b minus 12. 3b and 3 times minus 4 is minus 12. Okay. 2 times 5x is 10x. We have 2 8s. 2 times 8 is 16. You gotta be careful. As long as you're careful with negatives, you're going to be all right with this. So we're going to be careful here. Negative 2 times p is negative 2p. Think of this as negative 2 times negative 6. Think of this minus as going with the number. Negative 2 times minus 6 is positive 12. If you do that, you'll be fine at this. Right? We have 3 times x. We have 3 of those, so that's 3x. We have 3 times 2y. That's 6y. And we have 3 times 9, which is 27. Last one, 4 times 2a, that's 8a. Think of this minus as going with the 6c. We have 4 times minus 6c, so we minus 24c. Same thing here. Think of this minus as going with the 3c. We have 4 times minus 3c would be minus 12c. That was a very quick introduction to the distributive property. We'll be talking a lot about it. And if it's not already, it'll get very automatic to you. Just be careful with your negatives and you'll be fine. Here's a journal assignment. If you want to do some of these and show your teacher, good luck on those.